Good morning. It is Saturday, May 13th, 9:37 Mountain Time, and I am outside the Ada County Jail. And you're probably saying, why did you go to the jail on a Saturday morning? Well, the very first place I came when I arrived in Boise 6 weeks ago was here to the jail. This is where Lori Vallow Daybell was brought as she awaited her trial. I had never been here to the jail. I wanted to see it. And at that time, I imagine Lori was confident and thought that she would go through this trial and that she would walk out of here a free man, free woman. But here we are 6 weeks later, and yesterday we learned that while she'll be walking out of here shortly, in the next day or so, I imagine, to go back to Eastern Idaho, she likely won't be walking out free anytime soon out of any jail. So again, she's here at the jail. The judge has signed a transport order to bring Lori back to Fremont County where she faces charges, but the Fremont County Jail does not have a women's facility, and so they house all of the female inmates in Madison County. So they will load her up into a car. She will be driven across the state to Eastern Idaho. She will be booked into the Madison County Jail, and once that happens, then she will await her sentencing. And we know that a pre-sentence investigation will be done in the next few weeks, up to 3 months, Judge Boyce said yesterday. It's a comprehensive look at, everything about her life that the judge will consider before he sentences her. That will be a sealed document. We will never see that document. And then a sentencing date will be set. But she will not be coming back here to Ada County. She's done here in Ada County in Boise. She will go to Madison County, and then she will be sentenced. And then Maricopa County in Arizona tells us that she will face charges there in relation to Charles Vallow's death and in relation to the attempted murder of Brandon Boudreaux, her former nephew. So, and that they plan to extradite after she is sentenced here. So she's going to be traveling a little bit, I imagine, the next little while. She'll go to Rexburg. She'll be sentenced there. She may go to Arizona on those charges. If she gets whatever the sentence is there, I'm not sure how it will work. Will she serve, if she gets life here and life there? I think they're still going to work all of that out wherever she serves her time. But that's kind of what will happen. Meanwhile, Chad's trial still has not been set. But if it goes as is expected, if there's no plea agreement or anything, and they hold the trial next summer in Boise, he'll be here. He will stay here at the Ada County Jail, and they will transport him every day to the courthouse, which is about an 8 to 9 minute drive from where we're at. So the Daybells this jail may be getting used to the Daybells, I guess you could say. It's always possible that Chad will be take a plea agreement or something like that. And in that case, he would then be sentenced in Fremont County. There would be no need to involve Boise. And if he's found guilty, if he pleads guilty, he'll go to the men's facility and serve his time there. If you haven't had a chance to go back and watch the sentencing, I watched it, the verdict. I watched it again this morning, and it's fascinating to see Lori's. I watched it twice. I watched Lori one time the entire time, and then I watched the prosecution the entire time, just to see their reactions. It's on our YouTube channel. Actually, I posted it. If you're watching on my Facebook page, I posted it here earlier this morning. Lori, as she turns around to leave, I don't even think she said one word to her attorneys when it was over. I noticed John Thomas kind of leaned over to say something, but she quickly turned around and went straight to the bailiffs and was gone. And I even think I noticed Jim Archibald trying to lean in to say something to her. She didn't appear to want to speak with them at all. And, they've defended her. They've been working this case for years. They will no longer, once she's sentenced, they're done. Even if she appeals, this will go to an appellate level where she will get new attorneys to look at the case with fresh eyes, different judges, everything. I mean, unless Judge Boyce gives her like 10 years or 15 years, which I strongly doubt that would happen, the defense attorneys here, they're done. They've worked with Lori for I mean, Jim Archibald's been on this for 2.5 years, and John Thomas joined too when the death penalty was on the table. So a big chunk of their life has been spent to this. In fact, they gave up all of their cases at the beginning of this year, all of their other cases, to just focus on this one. And then watching the prosecutor's screen, it was interesting to watch their reactions. I mean, they remained pretty stone-faced. You didn't see any smiles, but I wish you could record what was going on at their heads at that time, because I'm sure it was so many emotions. There's some beautiful photos that the AP photographer caught that I shared this morning of Rob Wood just embracing Kay, and Larry Woodcock giving a hug, and prosecutors didn't say anything. They left the courthouse. From what I understand, they may have gotten together last night for a little celebration with the Woodcock family, with Kay and Larry, and the police, and they wanted to keep it low key. No media was invited. It was just a personal experience. I drove by the courthouse a minute ago. There's all the media's gone. The story's over for many, but for us, it's not over. But this part of the story is over. And so I just wanted to show you again. Let me flip the camera around in case you're fascinated by this. This is the jail every day for the past 6 weeks. There's where they house the inmates right there. But every day for the past 6 weeks, they've loaded Lori into a vehicle and drove her in and out of these gates, and took her over to the jail where she spent her day, and then she came back here to sleep. And she might have 1 or 2 more sleeps here, but not much longer than that. Back to the jail in Madison County. I appreciate you all watching. That's the latest from Boise. And I hope you have a good weekend. And to all of you moms, happy Mother's Day. What an ironic timing on all of this to have the verdict come down 2 days before Mother's Day. But happy Mother's Day to you. Thank you all for, I see many of you are saying that you watched Dateline last night. Thank you. They did a really good job putting the story together in an easy to understand mode, because there's so many characters in this case that it can be hard to get confused. And then throwing in the new information from the trial. It was a lot of work. A lot of producers, I give them compliments for, putting it all together and getting the production on the air in time, because it's a lot of work to get on national television when news is breaking like that. So if you didn't have a chance, I believe it's going to be on the Peacock channel, and then I believe you can also watch it on the Dateline website, the NBC website. All right, that was not Lori that just drove by the way. But maybe, I'm driving back to Idaho Falls in just a few minutes. Maybe if I pass her, I'll say hi, or maybe we'll stop at a gas station and have a hot dog or something. Just kidding. Have a good day. Bye-bye.